Hello everyone, my name is Monique Chavez, and today I'm going to be talking about how to find the right animal for you and your family. Growing up, we always had a lot of animals. We either had fishes, cats, dogs, we even had a turtle. And growing up with so many animals, it just shows you what kind of animal you would think is best for you and your family. Especially the older that I am, you realize that having an animal isn't just about feeding your animal, giving them water, it's about giving them the attention they need. Sometimes it comes down to animals need medical attention. It is sad because when that happens, many individuals aren't ready to provide them with that care they need. And it's very sad because over time you realize how many animals enter the shelter, and it really makes you see that we are the problem because we as individuals have control to help these animals. And it was stated that 6.5 million animals are entered the shelter, and after they are entered the shelter, they hardly ever leave. They never get adopted, they do. And it's really sad because this is something that affects us and affects the world, and it's sad. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a video explaining of how animals are treated in the shelter.
There are an estimated 3,500 brick-and-mortar animal shelters in the United States. 24. On top of the thousands of animal shelters, there's also an estimated 10,000 rescue groups and animal sanctuaries in the United States. 23. It's a myth that all animal shelters are bad places. The worst option would be malnourished animals out on the cold streets with no one to take care of them. 22. Many good animal shelters provide quality service for pets, including veterinary care, spay and neutering, clean environments, and dog training classes. 21. Only 10% of animals entering shelters are spayed or neutered, which is quite problematic. For instance, one unspayed female dog and her offspring can create 67,000 more dogs in just 6 years. 20. Animals end up in shelters for two reasons. They were surrendered by their owners, or were picked up off the street by an animal control officer. 19.
There we go. And one of the first topics that I will be talking about is what makes you eligible to own a pet, and what kind of research should you do when you are going to adopt a pet. So, for example, when my sister moved houses, she bought a dog, and the problem is that when she had the dog for about a year and she never gave it training, and this led to the dog being super aggressive. So they had to put the dog down because he did bite one of her sons. And this is an issue that many dog owners have, is individual and other family members come to your house and they visit you, and your dog probably never sees this person and they react in a bad way, and it led to the dog being put down. And when they picked up the dog, I spoke to the animal control officer, and they said that this is very common for families because they don't give them the attention they need, they don't communicate well with the dog, they don't socialize the dog. And it is very sad because if you look at the problem, it's us individuals, humans, who create this problem, and we are the cause, and we could fix this problem. And what kind of lifestyle are you planning to give the dog? Is it going to be part of your family? Is it just going to be a guard dog? What makes you the right fit for the dog? Because what kind of job do you have? And there's so many factors that take into place when you own a dog. And another thing that I'm going to be talking about is dealing with, are you financially stable for the dog? Many individuals have diseases, like the dogs are sick, they have arthritis, they get cancer, a bee stings them. Are you financially stable to help that dog in any matter if it comes down to a problem? And this is something that many people do see as a problem, because you need to take responsibility of that dog because it's your child. Are you willing to take that step for them? And it was stated that many people would rather not get a dog due to them being not financially stable. And this was stated by the SPCA, that many owners come in and say they're not ready for the dog because they encountered a problem and they can't afford the dog, and they just drop off the dog at the shelter, and someone else has to take care of that problem. But that could have been solved just by people realizing that they were never financially stable to afford a dog or help a dog. And then another problem is when you have a dog, what kind of are you ready? Could you be able to change your lifestyle for that dog? It would include like walking, taking the time to walk your dog, helping your dog, what kind of schedule is your dog gonna have. And then in the short term is, if you're not ready for a dog, please think about anything, especially any animal, not just any dog, but please do the research when it comes to owning a pet, especially for you and your family, because this is a problem that all America, many states, many countries all over the world are dealing with, because we could simply help animals and give animals the respect they need, but don't do our research.